You're either ready for this video or you're not. I can feel the heat in the comment section already. There's enough evidence and receipts out there to show that World War II and everything involved in it, while it did have a couple different uses, but mainly it was a distraction. Distraction for a certain empire turned religion to continue searching for all the world's secrets and to answer all the unknowns. And even after World War II ended, they continued to do it, while the clueless world cheered them on. Let's see who can wrap their heads around this one. For entertainment value, of course, because I know nothing and I'm just making this up. Now, I've already done videos with the timeline from the Roman Empire to the Vatican and how the Big H was nothing more than a puppet for the Pope. Now let's get into what they were actually doing. Now, while the Holocaust and World War II took center stage, what most people don't know is that in the background, Germany was searching for secrets all over the world. Places like Argentina and even Russia. But the most interesting part is what they were looking for.
The Nazis were obsessed with finding the greatest holy relics of antiquity, including both the Ark of the Covenant and the Holy Grail. They saw themselves as crusading Aryan knights who would return the world to a racial purity and a new golden age.
Now they put it out there like they were searching for their origins to prove that they were almighty or whatever, but taking a look at the life we're living today, it's pretty obvious they were looking to rule the world. That's why they had bases in places like the Arctic and even Switzerland. Because if you're just trying to find your origins, why would you need things like the Holy Grail or the Ark of the Covenant? And why would you need to find places like the lost city of Atlantis?
During their time in Antarctica, the Nazis were believed to have mapped huge swaths of the icy landscape by air. Ancient astronaut theorists believe they also established an elaborate underground headquarters known as Base 211. Hitler and the Nazis were particularly interested in Antarctica. I think they really believed that there were things going on deep under the ice, and there have always been rumors that the Nazis, with their submarines, have underwater caverns, small cities, that they escaped there after World War II.
Now, when World War II ended, most people are familiar with Operation Paperclip. That's when America decided to take on a bunch of German scientists, especially the most famous one, Wernher von Braun, to develop the American space program. Now let me repeat that in case people aren't understanding me. The American space program, aka NASA, is ran by a certain kind of German. And people still question if they'd lie to us or not. But anyway, let me introduce you to the next puppet, the American hero himself, Neil Armstrong. Now, after Neil starred in his first movie, Landing on the Moon, guided by NASA, he continued the search, but this time in Ecuador.
August 1976. Astronaut Neil Armstrong is embarking on a perilous mission. Not to the moon, but to the jungle. He is searching for a secret cave system in Ecuador, known as Cueva de los Tallos.
Now, the first question you should ask yourself is, why is an astronaut in the jungle? Second is, what are they looking for? Well, the Tallos Caves is supposed to hold the Golden Library, which is supposed to hold the secrets to the whole world, including how the pyramids were built.
Over 100 people are gathered for this. We're talking Ecuadorian military, British scientists from around the world, university institutions.
Armstrong is no ordinary explorer, and these are no ordinary caves.
There's a legend attached to these caves which involves a metal library made of gold.
There are these books made of metal inscribed in a mysterious language that no one understands, but presumably that contain some unimaginable store of knowledge just waiting to be discovered.
The Tallos Caves is one hell of a rabbit hole. that we can definitely go down if you want to. But one of the best ways to hide something in plain sight is to make a publicity stunt out of it. And even though they only went so far and said they didn't find anything, I find that pretty hard to believe. Especially when you sent Buzz Aldrin on the same kind of adventure, and it almost killed him. Now let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered why we're just finding out about how frequencies are, and light, and vibration, and all those kinds of things? It'd be pretty beneficial to hide that from the rest of us, wouldn't it? Now stay safe.